If today you feel the weight of your mistakes, if your heart is tired and longing to be clean again, come close, just as you are. Because the God who sees you is not turning away. He is not counting against you. He is reaching toward you. A broken and contrite heart He will not despise. So don't hide tonight. Don't carry it alone anymore. Come back to the God who forgives, the God who restores, the God who gently washes you in mercy. I've carried things I couldn't say, regret that followed me each day, silent shame, a heavy weight. I tried to hide, I tried to escape. But in the dark you called my name, not with anger, not with blame. With open arms, with patient grace, you met me in my broken place. Your mercy rests over this home. It covers every heart and soul. No shame remains, no guilt can stay. Your love has washed it all away. You make us new, you make us whole. You heal the hidden, aching soul. Your mercy rests so soft, so near. And we are safe right here. You don't have to earn this mercy. You don't have to prove anything first. God is not waiting for a better version of you. He is meeting you right here, in the middle of your honesty. Let the walls come down. Let the guilt lose its voice. Because mercy doesn't just forgive, it restores, it rebuilds, it stays. In every place I turned away, still your compassion chose to stay. You didn't leave, you didn't run. Your mercy said you still belong. Where I saw loss, you saw a start, a healing hand upon my heart. No past too deep, no fall too far. You meet me gently where I am. Your mercy rests over this home. It covers every heart and soul. No shame remains, no guilt can stay. Your love has washed it all away. You make us new, you make us whole. You heal the hidden, aching soul. Your mercy rests so soft, so near. And we are safe right here. You don't have to go back to the weight. You don't have to pick it up again. God's mercy is still here, resting gently over you. And tonight, you are forgiven. You are held. You are home. If today you feel the weight of your mistakes, if today you feel the weight, if tonight you are forgiven, you are held, you are
Almighty Lord. I thank you for another day of life that you have given me. I ask that your presence never departs from me. May you walk before me today, opening the doors that I cannot open. Lord, I declare broken all the chains of the enemy and the chains of scarcity are broken, that wherever I touch, may it be blessed. On my knees I ask, and I thank you, and I am me. Amen.
Slow your breathing. There is no need to rush. You have been holding more than your heart was made for, trying to keep everything steady, everything in place. But you were never meant to carry it all alone. There is a quiet rest that does not depend on you, the peace that remains even when you let go. You are allowed to loosen your grip tonight. God is already holding what you cannot. In the stillness where my thoughts grow louder and the weight begins to press my chest, you are calling me into a silence where my striving finally comes to rest. Like a rock beneath my restless standing, like a shelter from the inner storm, you remind me I am safely grounded. I don't have to perform. In you alone, my heart finds its resting, a quiet place where I don't have to strive. Like calm waters gently surrounding, you hold my soul and make me alive. In you alone, I release what I'm holding, safe in a peace I don't have to control. There were days you felt responsible for everything, as if one mistake did cause it all to fall apart. You carried pressure no one ever saw, trying to be strong, trying not to fail. But even then, God was not asking for perfection. His mercy was steady when you felt fragile. You were never alone in that quiet exhaustion. When my strength begins to fade within me, and my mind won't let my body rest, you are near, not asking for my effort, only gently leading me to trust. Like a whisper calming every question, like a hand that slows my hurried pace, you remind me I am held securely, covered in your grace. In you alone, my heart finds its resting, a quiet place where I don't have to strive. Like still waters softly surrounding, you hold my soul and make me alive. In you alone, there family finds true rest. Not in control, not in effort, not in fear. You are a steady place in every moment. I declare that we are safe in your presence. The pressure to hold everything together is lifted. You are holding love we cannot carry. Your peace settles over this home right now. We rest in you, quietly and completely. I lay down the need to keep it steady. I release the weight I cannot bear. Your strength is enough for every moment. Your presence meets me right here. Even when my thoughts keep reaching outward, I return to where your stillness stays. You are the ground beneath my breathing, and I trust you in these quiet days. In you alone, my heart finds its resting. A quiet place where I don't have to strive. Like still waters softly surrounding. You hold my soul and make me alive. In you alone, I release what I'm holding, safe and at peace. I don't have to control. Here in your presence, my soul is unfolding, gently at rest, completely made whole. Let the weight fall away, little by little. You are not responsible for everything. God is your rest, and He is enough. Stay here, and this quiet trust, I'm man. Psalm 12:1. God is the ever-watchful keeper. Trusting God's constant awareness over the family through every hour. Emotional healing goal, relieving the burden of constant worry for loved ones. Core message. While we rest, you remain awake, watching over us. You have carried concern longer than your body was meant to hold. Quiet worries that return when everything else slows down. Names, faces, situations you cannot control. And still your heart stays alert even when you are tired. But you don't have to stay awake to keep them safe. You don't have to hoard every outcome together tonight.
There is one who watches without growing weary, and his care does not fade when your strength does. I lift my eyes beyond the restless horizon, past the questions I cannot resolve. There is a help that does not call and go, a steady hand that holds it all. He will not let your footing falter, not for a moment, not by chance. The one who guards your every step is never lost in circumstance. You never sleep, you never close your eyes. You watch my home through every hour, through silent nights and rising light. You cover us with quiet power. I lay my worry down tonight. Your faithful care is all around me.
transition. There were nights you checked the door more than once. Moments you replayed every what if in your mind. You tried to protect everyone by staying alert, even when your own soul needed rest. But love was never meant to feel like constant pressure, and fear was never meant to guide your care. His watch over your family has never been interrupted. Not once has his attention drifted away.
The sun will not exhaust his gentle covering, nor the dark conceal you from his sight. Every hour rests within his keeping. Every breath is known through day and night. He stands between the seen and unseen, a quiet God you cannot replace. And even when your strength surrenders, he holds your life in perfect grace. You never sleep, you never close your eyes. You watch my home through every hour, through silent nights and rising light. You cover us with quiet power. I lay my worry down tonight. Your faithful care is all around me.
While we rest, you remain awake, watching over us. I release the weight of constant vigilance into your hands. You are the keeper of my family, steady and present. No moment escapes your attention. No detail is beyond your care. I trust your watch more than my own worry. You surround this home with unseen protection, and I rest knowing you are still awakes. I release the fear I've been holding tightly. I entrust the ones I love to you. Even if the night feels long and uncertain, your watch is constant, firm and true. You guard our going and our returning, from this moment and forevermore. Your presence stands at every doorway, a faithful peace I can lean into.
You never sleep, you never close your eyes. You watch my home through every hour, through silent nights and rising light. You cover us with quiet power. I lay my worry down tonight. Your faithful care is all around me.
You never sleep, and I can finally rest. You can rest now. You are not the one keeping watch. He is near, steady and attentive. Nothing escapes his care. Let your eyes close without fear. Amen. If you're facing fear, pressure, or quiet battles inside your heart tonight, hear this truth. The Lord is your light and your salvation, and darkness does not get the final word in your home. Even the corners you try not to think about, the rooms inside you that feel heavy, He is not afraid of them. His light goes there first. If you believe God is bringing light into your life right now, whisper it softly. The Lord is my strength and my victory.
When shadows fall across my mind and fear comes knocking late at night, you stand within, you do not leave your quiet light surrounding me. Through every room I try to hide, through every place I close inside, your presence moves so calm, so near, and suddenly the dark is clear. Your light fills every room, no darkness can remain. It reaches every wound and breaks the hidden chains. You stand inside this home, your peace in every space, and where your light is found, fear has no place.
You don't have to fight the darkness by yourself. You don't have to force the fear to leave. Just let the light in. God is not asking you to be strong tonight. He's asking you to stay open, even just a little, because His presence doesn't rush, but it never fails to enter where it is welcomed.
In every space I left in pain, in every memory that remained, you walking gently without force and turn my fear to your peace. No hidden place escapes your gaze, no silent weight, no buried shame. Your light is patient, always kind, restoring what I locked inside. Your light fills every room, no darkness can remain. It reaches every wound and breaks the hidden chains. You stand inside this home, your peace in every space, and where your light is found, fear has no place.
Lord, be the light in every room of this home, in every heart, in every thought. Where fear has stayed too long, shine your presence. Where heaviness is settled, bring your peace. We don't push the darkness out, we welcome you in. And we trust that your light is enough tonight. We rest in your covering, and we declare this house belongs to you.
Even if the night feels storm, even when my fear It reaches every wound and breaks the hidden chains. If you're outside this home, your peace in every space, and where your light is found, fear has no place. If you're facing fear, you don't have to close any doors tonight. God is here, and His presence is already filling every room. Right now, you don't have to stay alert anymore. You've done all you could today. Breathe slowly, let your shoulders soften. There is a care greater than yours at work now. This home is not unguarded. Every quiet room, every sleeping heart is seen. You can rest, the Lord is awake, even now. I've tried to hold every door closed, every worry tied in my hands, listening for sounds in the night, afraid I might miss what matters. But my eyes grew tired and heavy, my strength could not stay awake. Still your care never faltered, still your watch did not break. The Lord watches this home, He does not sleep or turn away. The Lord watches this home, by night and by day. I lay my burdens down, I let my heart be still. The Lord watches this home, and always will. There were nights you stayed awake for everyone else. Listen, protecting, carrying fears no one saw. You thought it all depended on you, but it never did. His mercy stood guard when you were exhausted. His faithfulness never left this house. When my strength was gone completely, when my thoughts would not rest, you were counting every moment, holding all I could not protect. You watched over every doorway, every breath, every sigh. What I placed into your keeping, you have never let slip by. The Lord watches this home, He does not sleep or turn away. The Lord watches this home, by night and by day. I lay my burdens down, I let my heart be still. The Lord watches this home, and always will. The Lord watches over this home. Our rest is guarded by His care. I am not responsible for everything anymore. God is my keeper and my peace. This house is covered in His presence. We are safe in His watchful love. Even if the night feels long, you remain. Even when I cannot see, you remain my help. Come comes from you alone. You remain, you remain. The Lord watches this home, His care will never fail. The Lord watches this home, His love stands as our wall. I lay my burdens down, I let my heart be still. The Lord watches this home and always will.
Rest now. This home is not alone. The Lord is watching, and His peace stays here. Amen. Psalm 61. God guiding the weary into refuge. Being led into a place of safety beyond emotional exhaustion. Emotional healing goal, healing fatigue and the feeling of being overwhelmed. Core message. Lead us into your shelter, where we can finally rest. You don't have to keep pushing through this moment. You don't have to prove your strength right now. There is a place where tired hearts are received gently, where pressure loosens and breathing becomes soft again. You've carried more than you were meant to carry alone, and still you are here, still holding on. But there is a shelter prepared for you, and you are being led there, even now.
From the edge of all my quiet breaking, from the weight I cannot seem to name, I'm calling from a distant feeling, hoping something steady will remain. There's a higher ground beyond my striving, a place my strength could never reach. And you hear me in the hidden places, drawing me into your peace. Lead me to the rock that stands above, the shelter strong when I am weak. Under your wings I rest in love. You are the safety that I seek when my heart feels far from home. You carry me where I belong.
Transition. There were moments when everything felt too much, when even small things became heavy inside. You tried to stay steady for everyone around you, while your own strength quietly faded. But He saw every unseen effort, every breath you pushed through, and He never expected you to carry it alone. His shelter was always open to you. When my thoughts begin to overflow me, and my chest feels tight with every breath, you are near within the silent trembling, holding life inside my fragile chest. You have been my quiet habitation, a place I didn't have to earn.
arms waited for my return. Lead me to the rock that stands above, a shelter strong when I am weak. Under your wings I rest in love. You are the safety that I seek when my heart feels far from home. You carry where I belong. Now you don't have to keep carrying this tonight. You've been led into a safe place. Let your heart settle here. Let your breathing slow again. You are held within this shelter. Amen.
Tonight, when the world feels loud and your body reacts before your thoughts can catch up, stay here. There are moments when everything around you feels unstable, when panic rises faster than reason. Breathe deep, let your shoulders drop. The psalmist learned this while the ground was shaking. Refuge is not the absence of chaos, but the presence of God within it. If you believe God holds you tonight, write in comments, I remain unshaken in God.
The earth feels restless under me. Every headline pulls me in. My heart starts racing at the noise of what might break, of what might end. I am unshaken deep inside, though the world is turning wild. God is here, my steady ground. I am held, I won't fall down.
Anxiety tells you everything is fragile, but God is not fragile, and His presence within you is stronger than the tremors around you.
When my body feels the shaking, when my breath comes short and fast, I remember where I'm standing, on a truth that's built to last. I am unshaken deep inside, though the world is turning wild. God is here, my steady ground. I am held, I won't fall down.
God, tonight I bring you this surge of fear. I release the panic stored in my body. Be stillness in my chest and strength beneath my feet.
Even if the earth gives way, even if the noise won't cease, you'll remain my hiding place. Stillness forming breath by breath. I am unshaken, this is true. Not by might, but held by you. I will stand, I will remain safe within your steady name.
Tonight, the world can shake. You don't have to.
Tonight, let the noise settle. You don't have to hold everything together. Breathe in. Release the weight you've been carrying for them. God knows every room of your home, every worry whispered in the dark. Rest now. The shepherd is near.
I've counted doors before I slept, prayed over beds with silent breath, tried to guard what I can't control, hoping love would be enough. But you walk ahead of us. You see the paths we do not see. You are the shepherd over my house. You lead us in quiet ways. You are the shepherd over my house. Your peace stands at every gate. I will not fear. The Lord walks before my household.
There were nights when worry stayed awake, when love felt heavy with responsibility. God does not ask you to be everything. His care is deeper than your fear. His presence rests where you cannot.
When the future felt unclear and my heart rushed far ahead, you brought me back to still waters, taught me how to trust instead. You restore what stress has worn. You watch us as we rest. You are the shepherd over my house. You lead us in quiet ways. You are the shepherd over my house. Your peace stands at every gate. I will not fear. The Lord walks before my household.
Lord, I place my home in your care. every heart, every name, every need. I am not the keeper of all outcomes. You are the shepherd. You walk before my household, and we are held. Even if I cannot see tomorrow, even if I feel afraid, your goodness and mercy remain. They remain with us. You are the shepherd over my house. Your presence fills every room. You are the shepherd over my house. We rest beneath your truth. I will not fear. The Lord walks before my household. Rest now. Your home is not alone. God is faithful. Amen.
Take a slow breath. You don't have to hide tonight. You don't have to carry every silent fear alone. Some battles were never meant to be fought in isolation. God sees what no one else has noticed. The quiet tension, the thoughts that won't rest. And still, He comes close without pressure or noise. Not to overwhelm you, but to gently free you. Let your heart soften. You are safe to release. His presence is already holding you, Lord.
In the quiet places where my fears are hidden, you draw near without demanding explanation. You hear the prayers I couldn't form with words, and answer softly, even when unheard. You surround me with a mercy I can feel, breaking through what once seemed all too real. Even shadows lose their weight and voice when your presence fills the space with quiet choice. You deliver me with gentle hands of grace. Fear is losing ground in your embrace. You speak peace into every fragile space and calm the storm I could not face. I am safe within the light you bring. Fear lets go as I rest in you, my King.
Days transition. Your fears you never spoke out loud. Thoughts that stayed hidden, even from those closest to you. Moments where anxiety felt like it owned your breath. But even there, you were not abandoned. God was listening to what your heart couldn't say. He was already working in places you couldn't reach, gently loosening what held you so tightly. His care has been closer than your fear.
When I was trembling under silent pressure, you stayed near, a calm I could remember. You didn't rush me out of where I stood, but slowly led me into what is good. Your goodness meets me in my weakest place, turning fear into a quiet kind of faith. What once controlled me now begins to fade. As your steady love rewrites what fear has made. You deliver me with gentle hands of grace. Fear is losing ground in your embrace. You speak peace into every fragile space and calm the thought as I rest in you, my King.
God, I release the fears I've been holding inside. The ones I couldn't explain, the ones I tried to hide. You are my deliverer, and you are gentle with me. You do not force, you restore. In this home, your peace is greater than my anxiety. You are breaking what once held us in quiet tension. Your presence fills every corner with calm assurance. Fear has no authority where you remain. You are near, and that is enough. And I rest in your gentle freedom.
I lay it down, the fear I could not name. Your voice is calm, it calls me out of shame. Even if my heart still learns to trust, slowly your love is patient, folding me closely. You are my peace, my steady release. In your presence, my soul finds peace. You deliver me with gentle hands of grace. Fear is losing ground in your embrace. You speak peace into every fragile space and calm the storm I could not face. I am safe within the light you bring. Fear, let's go as I rest in you, my King.
Fear, let's go. My heart can finally breathe. You don't have to hold it all anymore. God is already carrying what weighs on you. This peace is settling into your heart now. Fear is losing its place within you. Rest in His gentle care. Amen.
In these days when danger feels close, when you step outside and don't know what the night may bring back with you, this is where we choose to remain, under the shadow of the Almighty. Tonight, let these words settle over your home, over your family, over every room. No evil will be allowed to stay where God is guarding. If you believe your house is covered right now, whisper it with faith. I live under the shadow of the Most High.
When worries knock at midnight and my thoughts won't slow their pace, I remember who surrounds us. I remember this safe place. You are near in every corner. You are watchful through the night. My home rests in your mercy, my family in your light. We are covered at home under wings we can't see. No fear crosses the doorway where you stand watchfully. We are covered at home, in your presence we stay. No evil approaches what you shelter and keep safe.
Fear often visits when we love deeply. When you carry responsibility for those under your roof. But God does not sleep. He does not step away when the lights go out. His presence is not fragile. It surrounds, it guards, it remains.
Though the world feels uncertain, though tomorrow feels unclear, you have placed your angels standing watch around us here. We will not be overtaken. We will rest and not be moved. For the Lord who guards our coming, guards our staying too. We are covered at home under wings we can't see. No fear crosses the doorway where you stand watchfully. We are covered at home, in your presence we stay. No evil approaches what you shelter and keep safe.
Lord, tonight I place my household in your hands. Cover every room, every heart, every sleeping soul. Let peace replace fear. Let your presence stand guard where I cannot. We rest under you now.
Even if the night feels restless, you remain our quiet wall. Even if fear tries to enter, it cannot cross at all. Even if the world is shaking, you remain. We are covered at home under wings strong and wide. Your protection surrounds us on every side. We are covered at home, in your presence we stay. No evil approaches what you shelter and keep safe.
Stay here in this peace. Your home is not alone tonight. You are covered.
Let your breathing slow, you don't have to stay alert. The night is not something you have to fight through. You can release the tension you've been holding all day. Every quiet fear does not get the final word. There is a covering over you that does not weaken, a presence that watches without growing tired. Even now, as the world around you grows still, you are being kept gently and completely.
When the shadows stretch across the silent room and your thoughts begin to whisper coming doom, there is shelter higher than what you can see, a hidden place of quiet security. like a refuge built beyond the reach of harm. You are held within a steady, faithful arm. No unseen danger moves outside His sight. He surrounds your home all through the night. Under your covering, fear cannot remain. No darkness enters, no hidden pain. At our door, your peace stands guard and stays. Your presence watches through the night, always under your covering. We are safe to rest.
There were nights when fear felt closer than peace. Moments when your mind would not slow down. When every small sound seemed louder than truth, and rest felt just out of reach. But even in those hidden struggles, you were never left unguarded. His covering did not lift, not even once. His care remained steady and unseen.
When your heart could not explain the fear inside, still His presence never stepped aside. Every anxious thought that tried to stay met a mercy that would not fade away. He has set His angels round your space, a quiet watch of unrelenting grace. And though the night may whisper uncertainty, you are held in perfect securities. Under your covering, fear cannot remain. No darkness enters, no hidden pain. At our door, your peace stands guard and stays. Your presence watches through the night, always under your covering. We are safe to rest.
God, we rest together under your covering tonight. You are the shelter placed over this home. Under your covering, no fear can cross our door. No unseen danger has authority here. You guard every room with quiet strength. You watch over every heart with steady care. We release the fear we carried into this night. We receive the peace you freely give. Your presence surrounds us, and we are secure. I will not bow to the voice of fear. Your truth is stronger, your presence is here. Even if the night feels long and deep, you are the one who guides our sleep. Your shadow covers, your wings remain. A place where peace outlives the pain. Under your covering, fear cannot remain. No darkness enters, no hidden pain. At our door, your peace stands guard and stays. Your presence watches through the night, always.
pass without fear now. This home is covered, this space is held. You are not alone in the silence. God is watching, calm and near. Rest in His care and be at peace. Let your breathing slow. You don't have to stay alert. The night is not something you'll have to fight through. You can release the tension you've been holding all day. Every quiet fear does not get the final word. There is a covering over you that does not weaken. A presence that watches without growing tired. Even now, as the world around you.
There are wounds no one else can see, places you learn to hide, even from yourself, but the Lord who sees the heart does not turn away. He hears even what words can't reach. Tonight, you don't have to cover your soul. If you believe He can heal what's hidden inside you, write in the comments, Lord, heal my heart. You searched me in the quiet when I didn't know what to say. You saw the parts I buried and loved me anyway. Every thought before I spoke it, every fear I tried to flee. You were never surprised by me. You were always gentle with me. I am fully known and I am fully saved. Nothing in me turns you away. I don't have to hide, I don't have to pretend. Your love meets me where I am. If you've been afraid that being seen would mean being rejected, hear this softly. God's knowledge of you is not exposure, it's protection. You are safe in His sight. You were there before my questions, before my shame had a name. You traced my days with mercy and called my breathing grace. Even in my weakest moments, you stayed close, you stayed kind. I am held in perfect knowing by a love that doesn't decline. I am fully known, I am fully saved. Nothing in me turns you away. I don't have to hide, I don't have to pretend. Your love meets me where I am. Lord, I release my hiding tonight. You know me completely. My fears, my doubts, my scars, and still you stay. I choose trust over control, truth over fear. I am not exposed.
I am protected in your presence.
Even if my weakness shows, even if my heart feels bare, you remain my gentle covering. You remain my constant care. I am fully known, I am fully safe, held forever in your grace. I don't have to ride, I don't have to be strong. Your love is where I belong.
Rest now. There is nothing in you God hasn't already seen and chosen to love.
You can let go of the need to stay on guard tonight. Not everything depends on your strength anymore. The weight of protecting everything is not yours to carry. There is a greater strength already surrounding you, a presence that does not grow tired or distracted, even in the quiet, even in the unseen moments. Your home is not exposed, your heart is not unguarded. You are covered by a peace that stands firm.
When the night feels heavy with what could go wrong, and your mind keeps holding fears for too long, there is a refuge stronger than what you feel, a steady place that nothing can break or steal. Like a fortress rising silent and sure, His presence makes your dwelling place secure. No hidden threat can move beyond His sight. He stands around your home all through the night. You are the shield that guards my home, a steady strength. I'm not alone, like walls of peace that will not break. You hold us safe for mercy's sake. You are the shield that stays through the night.
Brief transition. There were moments when you felt exposed, like it was all resting on your shoulders, trying to protect, trying to hold everything together. Even when your strength felt thin and tired, but God never asked you to carry that alone. He has always been your defender. Even when you could not see it clearly, His shield was already in place around you. When your strength could not keep fear away, still His power was holding you in place. Every fragile thought that filled your mind met a covering that was strong and kind. He has been your refuge through it all, standing firm when everything felt small. And even now, as quiet fills this space, you are surrounded by His steady grace.
You are the shield that guards my home, a steady strength. I'm not alone, like walls of peace that will not break. You hold us safe for mercy's sake. You are the shield that stays through the night.
God, you are the shield that guards my home. I release the fear of what I cannot control. You stand between us and every unseen danger. Your strength surrounds every wall, every heart. Nothing enters without passing through your care. You are present in every room, calm and watchful. We rest under your defense without striving. We are held by your power and cover in peace. Tonight, we trust your protection fully.
I lay my fears down at your feet. Your covering makes my safety complete. Even if the night feels unaware, your guarding presence is already there. You are the strength I lean into.
The quiet defense that carries me through.
You are the shield that guards my home, a steady strength, I'm not alone, like walls of peace that will not break. You hold us safe for mercy's sake. You are the shield that stays through the night. And in your care, we release the fire.
Rest now, without the need to hold everything together. This home is covered by a faithful strength. You are not alone in what you carry. God is standing watch, calm and sure. Let his peace settle over you now. Amen.
When your soul feels tired from carrying too much, and even rest has not felt enough, stay here. You were not created to live worn down. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. Tonight his gentle care is reaching your inner places. If you believe this, write in the comments, my soul is being restored.
When my tears have dried my strength and my heart feels thin, I come to you just as I am. You welcome me in. You lead me where the waters are still, where my breathing slows. You speak in peace, and my soul knows. He restores my soul with tender care. He restores my soul. He meets me there when I am empty, when I am worn. He restores my soul once more.
You are allowed to rest here. God is not rushing your healing. His care is patient and complete.
Why so restless, oh my soul? Why so weighted with pain? cross I lift my eyes to your steady love. You are enough. You are enough.
He restores my soul
With tender care,
He restores my soul.
He meets me there when I am empty, when I am worn. He restores my soul once more. Lord, I release the fatigue I've been carrying. Breathe life into the places that feel dry. I receive your restoration. Even if my tears were many, you were near each one. Even if my strength was gone, your work had just begun. Even if my heart felt fragile, you were gentle, you were kind.
He restores my soul.
I will rest again
He restores my soul.
where peace begins. I lie down in your presence. I am not alone. He restores my soul. Your soul is safe with him. Rest now. Take a slow breath. You don't have to rush this moment. The noise can wait outside. Here, your heart is allowed to settle. There is a place within you where fear does not rule and the ground does not move. God is here. Let yourself lean into that steadiness. I felt the shaking under my feet, the constant pull of uncertain days. Thought I had to hold it all together, afraid of losing my way. But in the quiet I remember a strength that does not run, a refuge standing open when all my strength was gone.
My life is anchored in you, Lord. My life is anchored in you.
When everything around me trembles, I remain because of you. There were moments you didn't know if you could trust tomorrow. Nights when stability felt like a memory. But even then you were not drifting. God was holding you steady. Before you could feel it yourself, nothing was wasted. Nothing slipped from his care. When my thoughts kept running ahead and my heart couldn't slow its pace, you became my quiet center, a still and hidden place. I stopped trying to control the storm, stopped bracing for the fall. I found my rest in knowing you were never moved at all. My life is a
not carried by fear. I am not ruled by instability. My life is anchored where nothing can shake it. God is my rock, my quiet strength. I do not need to prove my worth. I am held, sustained, and secure. I rest in the one who does not move.
Even if the ground feels unsure, you remain my solid ground. Even if my heart grows weary, you are where my peace is found. My life is anchored in you. My hope is anchored in you. The world may sway, the night may linger, but I am safe, anchored in you. Rest now. The shaking does not define you. God is steady, and He is holding you. Amen.
Slow your breathing today. You don't have to trace every path in your mind. God is already there. He sees the coming and the going, the small transitions, the roads you cannot walk with them. Let your shoulders rest. The Lord does not sleep.
Morning doors open, backpacks on their shoulders, little feet learning the shape of the day. I watch them step into what I can control. My heart follows them everywhere, but you lift your eyes over every road, and you are never late. You guide them in all their ways. You guide them in all their ways. From the first light to the night, oh Lord, you keep their steps. You guide them in all their ways. You guard them in all their ways. There were moments you feared, the unknown turns, crossings, changes, silent distances. You worried in love. God understands that language. His care has been steady, even when your heart felt unsteady. When they leave my side for a while, and the day feels wide and unsure, you remind me where help comes from, not from my strength, but yours. The one who made the hills and heavens walks beside them still. You guard them in all their ways. You guard them in all their ways. They're coming in, they're going out. Oh Lord, you keep their steps. You guard them in all their ways. You guard them in all their ways.
Place every step of my children in your care. Every journey, every pause, every return. The Lord guards my children in all their ways. You neither sleep nor turn away. I am not alone in this this watch. My trust rests in you.
Even if the road feels long, even if I cannot follow, you remain their keeper, you remain their guide.
You guard them in all their ways, with faithful eyes that never close. You guard them in all their ways, your peace goes with them.
Rest now, their steps are covered. The Lord is near. Amen.
Breathe slowly. You don't have to solve everything tonight. Let the tension leave your hands little by little. You've been carrying more than you were meant to carry, trying to hold together what feels uncertain. But right now you are allowed to rest. God is not asking you to figure it all out. He is already present in your home, in your heart. Let His quiet care surround you now. Nothing is missing in His presence.
In this house where worries echo through the silence, you walk gently, bringing calm into the chaos. You prepare a place where fear cannot remain, a quiet table in the middle of my strain. You lead me softly where my soul can breathe again. Still waters forming peace I cannot pretend. Even when I don't see how you provide, your steady hand is guiding every step inside. You are the shepherd of this quiet home. Nothing is missing, I am not alone. You fill the spaces fear once tried to own. With gentle peace my heart has never known. I rest beneath your watchful tender care. There is enough because you are here.
Brief transition. There were moments you felt responsible for everything, as if peace depended on your strength alone. Nights where your thoughts would not slow down, running through every possible outcome. But even then, you are not the one holding it all. God was quietly sustaining what you could not see. His goodness was already at work in your home, even in the places that felt uncertain.
When I was striving, try to hold it together, you were steady, holding every hidden detail. You restore the parts of me that feel so worn, gently mending what anxiety has torn. Your goodness follows every room I walk through. Your mercy rests in all I cannot do. I release the need to understand it all, and trust your voice to guide me when I call. I am not alone. You fill the spaces fear once tried to own. With gentle peace enough because you are here.
God, I release the pressure to control every outcome. You are my shepherd, and you provide what I cannot. Under your care, my home is not lacking. You are leading us into quiet, steady peace. I trust what you are doing even when I don't see it. Your goodness is already present in this place. My family rests under your faithful guidance. Nothing is missing because you are near. Your presence is enough for this home, and I choose to rest in that truth. I lay down the fear of what tomorrow holds. Your hands are writing stories I don't control. Even if I don't see the way ahead clearly, your voice is calm and it is drawing me. You are enough in every hidden space. Your pace is filling every place.
You are the shepherd of this quiet home. Nothing is missing. I am not alone. You fill the spaces fear once tried to own. With gentle peace my heart has never known. I rest beneath your watchful tender care. There is enough because you are here.
There is enough. My heart can finally rest. Let your thoughts grow quiet now. You are not responsible for everything. God is watching over your home with care. Nothing is missing in His presence. Rest here and let peace remain. Amen. Slowly. Breathe slowly, you don't have to solve everything tonight. Let the tension leave your hands little by little. You've been carrying more than you were meant to carry. Trying to hold together. Why then? Breathe slowly. Breathe slowly. Amen. Amen. Breathe slower. You don't have to rush this moment. Let the noise of everything outside begin to fade. You've carried uncertainty longer than you admit. Questions, pressure, things you cannot control. But right here, there's a steadiness waiting for you. A place where your heart can stop bracing itself. You don't have to hold your world together tonight. God is already holding you.
When the ground beneath me feels uncertain and the winds begin to shift and rise, you remain a constant in the shaking, like a quiet strength that never hides. Though the mountains seem to move around me and the waters roar beyond control, there is refuge deeper than the chaos. There is anchoring for my soul. You are my refuge, I will not be shaken. A steady place when everything gives way. Like a rock that stands through every breaking, you hold my heart and I am safe. In every storm your peace awakens. You are my refuge, I will not be shaken.
Brief transition. There were moments you didn't know what would come next, when everything felt fragile, almost slipping away. You tried to stay strong, to keep things together, even when your heart was quietly trembling. But you are still here, still standing, still breathing, not because you controlled the storm, but because God remained your refuge within it.
When my thoughts begin to race in circles and tomorrow feels too much to face, you become the calm within my breathing. You surround me with unshaken grace. Even when I cannot see the outcome, even when I don't know what will be, you are present in the middle of it, still protecting, holding me. You are my refuge, I will not be shaken. A steady place when everything gives way. Like a rock that stands through every breaking, you hold my heart and I am safe. In every storm your peace awakens. You are my refuge, I will not be shaken.
You are a refuge, and we will not be shaken. Even when the world feels unstable around us, you remain steady, unmovable, and near. I declare that my home is anchored in your presence. Fear will not rule where your peace abides. You are our covering, our strength, our constant help in uncertainty. You are still faithful, and every moment you are enough. I release the need to understand each moment. I lay down the weight I cannot hold. Your presence is my firm foundation, more secure than anything I've known. Even if the earth beneath me trembles, still my heart will find its place in the quiet strength of who you are, in the shelter of your praise.
You are my refuge, I will not be shaken. A steady place when everything gives way. Like a rock that stands through every breaking, you hold my heart and I am safe. In every storm your peace awakens. You are
Be still now. Let your heart settle again. You are not at the mercy of the storm. You are held in a refuge that cannot move. Rest here in His steady presence. Amen.
Here, they're loose in your grip for a moment. You've carried hopes, worries, and prayers quietly. Breathe in peace, let the noise settle. God's care is gentle, not demanding. His blessing rests without pressure. This home is seen and it is held. I've walked these rooms with quiet prayers, hoping for peace to stay, dreaming of simple mornings where love feels safe each day. I planted seeds with trembling hands, not knowing how they'd grow, yet you were tending every root more than I could know. There were moments you wondered if it would ever feel whole, if the waiting meant something was wrong. But blessing is not always loud, sometimes it grows quietly. God has been present in every small act of love. Nothing offered in faith was wasted when harmony felt distant and patience wore thin inside. You taught our hearts to listen, to stay, not run or hide. You shaped our days with mercy, taught our hands to bless what we build with fragile hope. You covered with your we are blessed under your care, kept by your faithful hand. Peace rests over this home just as you planned. We do not strive or fear, we breathe and trust you there. We are blessed under your care. We are blessed and kept under your faithful care. Our home rests in your peace. Our marriage, our family, our days are not alone. You provide stability beyond our strength. Hope is being restored gently, day by day. Trust the blessing you have placed here. Even if the path feels slow, you remain. Even when answers take time, you remain. Your goodness walks with us. You remain. You remain. blessed under your care, held in your steady love. Peace settles in this home from you above. We release every fear and trust you're always there. We are blessed under your care. Rest in this blessing. Let hope stay close. God is faithful, and His care remains. Amen.
Tonight we choose gratitude, not because everything feels alive, but because God has been good through what you carried in silence. There are days when striving felt necessary just to survive, when fear followed you even into prayer. Breathe deep, let your shoulders drop. The psalmist learned this truth while drawing near. We don't enter God's presence to prove ourselves. We enter because we belong. If you believe you can come to God without striving tonight, write in the comments, I enter with thanksgiving and find rest. I've been rushing through my prayers, trying hard to say it right, carrying the weight of pressure even when I come to you at night. But you were never asking effort, you were never asking more. You were waiting at the doorway with mercy, open arms and peace. I enter with gratitude, I lay my burdens down. In your presence I am safe, my soul finds rest now. Pressure makes the heart believe it must perform to be accepted. But God does not welcome you because you did everything right. He welcomes you because you are His. Gratitude opens the door where fear once stood guard. When my mind feels overworked, when my guilt begins to speak, I remember who you are, gentle, faithful, strong and near. I don't come with perfect answers, I don't come with hidden shame. I come thankful for your goodness, for your steady caring name. I enter with gratitude, I lay my burdens down. In your presence I am safe, my soul finds rest now. God, tonight I stop striving in your presence. I release the fear of not being enough. Thank you for welcoming me as I am. I enter with thanksgiving, and I rest in your goodness. Even if my strength feels small, even if I'm tired and inside, you remain my open door, grace that needs no disguise. I enter with gratitude, no fear, no proving ground. In your presence I am held, my soul rests now. Rest here, you are welcome.
Gratitude has brought you home.
Today, you don't have to push anymore. There are seasons when your body keeps going, but your soul feels worn thin. You carried more than you ever said out loud. Breathe deep. The psalmist learned this truth in the quiet places. When the path felt long and strength felt borrowed, the Lord restores my soul. If you believe the shepherd restores you, write in the comments, "You restore my strength." Quietly.
I've been walking with tired steps, trying to hold what slips away. Every day demanded more of me. Then I felt I had to give or say. But in the stillness you were near, not rushing, not asking for more. You met me where my strength ran out, and I felt your care once more. You restore my soul in quiet ways. You lead me back from weary days. No striving now, I'm safe, I know. You restore my strength and let me go.
There are restorations that don't make noise. No sudden change, no forceful hand. Just the shepherd staying close until your breathing softens again.
You lay me down in gentle peace, where my heart can finally slow. I don't have to prove my worth or earn the rest you freely show. Your rod and staff are steady here. They quiet every fear I've known. Even in the shadowed valley, I am never left alone. You restore my soul in quiet ways. You lead me back from weary days. No striving now, I'm safe, I know. You restore my strength and let me go.
Shepherd of my soul, I release the weight I've been carrying. I receive the rest you give, not because I earned it, but because you are near.
Even if I feel empty, even if the road is long, you remain my portion, you remain my song.
You restore my soul in quiet ways. Your faithful hands hold all my days. I rest in you, I'm not alone. You restore my strength, you bring me home.
Lie down here. The shepherd is watching.